Legends are often born not in peace, but in the tremor of unrest. The celestial realm stirs as over 100 cultivators move with unexpected urgency, their whispers spreading like wildfire across the platform. In recap, Renegade Immortal Chapter 1241, Chapter 1242, Qianmei returns from a century-long struggle, her presence cutting through the chaos like a blade of frost, drawing the attention of allies and rivals alike. Liu Yingjie, caught between admiration and fear, finds his composure tested, while the red-haired elder's thunderous command seeks to contain the spiraling disorder. Yet, beyond the horizon, a red cloud of thousands of mosquito beasts heralds a force long promised, led by the unyielding Wang Lin. Every heartbeat feels like a countdown. Who will emerge alive, and who will be consumed by the gathering storm? The air on the great cultivation platform shivered as a ripple of motion surged through the crowd. Feng Hai's eyes narrowed to slits, a shadow of determination flickering across his face, and he darted forward like a striking serpent. The 6 elders trailing him hesitated for only a heartbeat, their doubts masked beneath disciplined expressions before following. Behind them, members of the everlasting sect stirred in unison. Over 100 cultivators moved as one, and the tremor of their passage immediately drew the gaze of every cultivator scattered across the sprawling platform. Whispers erupted, mutterings of speculation twisting through the air like wind through bamboo. Some impatient souls, driven by curiosity and ambition, lifted themselves into flight, and as one bold figure led the charge northward, a swarm of others followed. Heedless of caution, the carefully ordered contest began to unravel. 2 combatants from the rank 4 sects, their eyes blazing with competitive fire moments ago, now wore bitter smiles. They turned their attention northward, their expressions heavy with curiosity. Far beyond them, streaks of radiant light pierced the horizon, over a dozen figures closing the distance with lethal purpose. The foremost bore crimson hair, an aura of Nirvana Shatterer suffusing his very presence. Each elder trailing him radiated mastery at levels few could fathom. The red-haired elder's gaze fell upon the chaos, brows knitting. His voice erupted, low yet resonant, carrying the weight of thunder. "No flying!" The words rolled outward, breaking the sky like rolling clouds of tempest. Those mid-air falcons of cultivation wavered, then descended, bound by the inexorable command that stilled the roiling crowd. Calm returned swiftly, like a lake after a storm. His eyes soon found Qianmei, a figure of celestial grace streaking across the platform. She moved with purpose, heedless of the alarm she had stirred within the everlasting sect, her path set northward toward the origin sect. As she neared, her landing was smooth and deliberate, her gaze sweeping across the territory like a silver blade. Liu Yingjie's heart surged with joy. From a distance, he had only glimpsed her, careful not to extend his divine sense lest he disturb the flow. But now, close at hand, he inhaled deeply, a smile touching his lips as he greeted her. "Lady Li, 100 years have passed. Do you still remember me?" Beside him, Zhaolong, a rank 7 elder of the mountain-seeking sect, inclined with reverence, his own smile calm. "Fellow cultivator Li, it seems you know Liu Yingjie. I am Zhaolong of the mountain-seeking sect." The gathered cultivators around them were struck silent, disbelief etched upon every face. Whispers swirled. Qianmei, drawn here by Liu Yingjie? Could it be true? Murmurs of intrigue, speculation, and astonishment rippled through the crowd like leaves stirred by wind. Even the followers of the everlasting sect, including Feng Hai, furrowed brows. Qianmei had inquired after the origin sect, and now Liu Yingjie's presence only deepened their confusion. Liu Yingjie's smile widened under the scrutiny. He stepped forward, ready to match her presence. Yet when Qianmei's gaze met his, a subtle frost entered her eyes. She walked past him, indifference radiating like a blade. A chill lanced through Liu Yingjie's chest, yet he masked it with polite admiration. "A century has not dimmed your valor, Lady Li," he began, only to have his words fall into the void as she continued her path. Even Zhaolong faltered, the smile vanishing from his face. Around them, cultivators raised brows, some with glimmers of amusement at the reversal of expectations. Qianmei's focus did not waver. She moved straight to the origin sect, her eyes sweeping the crowd before resting on Liu Yanfei, blood at the corner of her mouth, yet dignity unbroken. Li Qianmei's voice, soft yet carrying the weight of legends, broke the murmuring silence. Did he come? The words floated like a specter across the platform, igniting a wave of curiosity and tension. Everlasting sect cultivators exchanged glances. Feng Hai's eyes sparked with realization. Even the red-haired elder and his retinue paused, each forming silent calculations. Liu Yingjie's expression darkened, the chill of anticipation gripping him as he sensed approaching calamity. Zhao Long's gaze snapped toward Liu Yunкong, a sneer twisting his features. The tension between them sharpened like swords drawn beneath storm clouds. Liu Yanfei, serene yet knowing, shook her head faintly. Though unacquainted with Li Qianmei, she understood the significance of the he in question. Li Qianmei exhaled, melancholy tinting her gaze toward the sky, her blue hair stirring with the wind. There has been no word for 100 years, she murmured. Liu Yanfei replied quietly. Uncle Teacher said long ago he would come. Li Qianmei's lips pressed together, a soft resignation in her tone. Forget it, she whispered, yet the frost in her words cut through the air. She turned her focus sharply to Liu Yanfei. You're injured. Who did this? Calmly, Liu Yanfei recounted the truth, her voice steady as steel. Liu Yingjie had threatened her, spoken of making her his cultivation furnace, and Zhao Long had punished her for daring to resist. Liu Yingjie's face flushed red as he shouted, She speaks falsehoods. Yet, deep within, his intentions had indeed been set, even if unspoken. Zhao Long's eyes darkened, the chill of realization flashing within. Then, with terrifying swiftness, Li Qianmei moved. Like a phantom of wrath, she struck with late-stage Nirvana Shatterer mastery, after images flickering across the air. In a heartbeat, she was behind Zhao Long, her hand slicing through the void. Killing intent erupted, a roar that made the heavens shiver, enveloping him in a storm of death. Zhao Long's scream tore through the platform as his body was obliterated, limbs shattered, flesh and blood scattering, his origin soul fleeing in terror. Her gaze turned to Feng Hai and the red-haired elder, calm and unyielding. If you question, I can explain, she said. Then her piercing eyes swept to Liu Yingjie. Since you wish to challenge him, I will spare your life, for now. If he does not arrive, then yours and Zhao's lives will end. The weight of her words crushed the gathered crowd into stunned silence. Even Feng Hai stammered, seeking clarity. Fellow cultivator Li? Who is this person? The Origin Sect's Liu Yanfei's uncle teacher? Li Qianmei's nod was solemn, her eyes tracing the heavens, lost in thought. Liu Yanfei, now resolute, whispered, Uncle Teacher said he would come. Far across the wind celestial realm, the foretold figure advanced with an immense swarm, nearly 5,000 red mosquito beasts, hundreds of blue, forming a living crimson storm. The wind shrieked across the empty expanse, yet it was drowned beneath the buzzing chorus of the mosquito legion. At its heart, the golden mosquito king let out a roar that cracked the air, each sound driving the masses forward with unrelenting force. Upon the king, Wang Lin sat, hair cascading like a river of white, eyes ablaze with determination. His injuries had healed, but more importantly, the growing swarm had elevated his strength to unprecedented heights. A single thought surged within him. I will enter the inner wind celestial realm. There I will gather all the power I need, and fulfill my promise to the Origin Sect. The golden mosquito king bellowed, the crimson storm shifting like a living tide. A wave of destiny surged forward, heralding a clash that would shake the heavens and seal the fate of all who stood upon the wind celestial realm. The wind howled like 1,000 sorrowful spirits, carrying a chill that cut through bone and soul alike. Somewhere in the roiling tempest of the wind celestial realm, a figure moved, hidden among the endless swarm of mosquito beasts. Wang Lin, cloaked in secrecy, pressed forward, each step weighed by caution and the gnawing sense of fate. As he ventured deeper, the herd's pace slowed. Here, in the heart of the wind celestial realm, the air itself seemed alive, twisted into violent vortexes that swept across the shattered lands. These winds were not mere breezes. They were the lamentations of countless lost souls, a mournful song that echoed through the void. And the mosquito beasts? They danced within the tempest, carried by the whirlwinds, yet somehow shaping them in turn. Wang Lin watched as entire clusters of them were hurled across the sky, thunderous rumbles rolling like celestial drums. It was impossible to discern if the wind commanded the swarm, or if the swarm commanded the wind. Before him, The wind celestial realm unfurled its desolate beauty. Collapsed lands drifted like shards of a broken mirror, cracked and torn, some rifts opening endlessly into nothingness. Ruins and debris lay strewn across these fragments, remnants of civilizations swallowed by time and tempest. With each gust, the wind claimed pieces of stone and wood, erasing the past in silent fury. A chill ran through Wang Lin. Nearly 2,000 years of cultivation had carried him across realms, the rain celestial realm, the thunder celestial realm, and now this, the wind celestial realm. Each journey had been extraordinary, unmatched in scope or danger. The rain realm had spoken of sorrow and endless raids, the thunder realm of power long past yet still resonant. But neither could compare to the profound isolation and raw purity of the wind realm. Here, untouched by wandering cultivators, the world lay in undisturbed desolation, save for the ceaseless lament of the wind. A vast piece of land emerged ahead, colossal and ancient, exuding an aura that whispered of countless lifetimes. At its heart stood a stone gate, hundreds of thousands of feet tall, a silent monolith dominating the horizon. Even from afar, it commanded reverence. Wang Lin's mount, the Mosquito King, halted midair, as though it too recognized the significance of this threshold. Wang Lin's mind faltered, all sense of time and self melted away. The wailing wind faded to silence, leaving only the imposing presence of the gate. The gate was no ordinary structure. It was a frame of colossal stone, pillars joined by a short crossbeam, standing immovable against the tempest. In its shadow, Wang Lin felt time itself pressing upon him, centuries and millennia flowing past in an instant. He stood on the back of the Mosquito King, but forgot even that, absorbed entirely by the gate's presence. He had seen this shape before, reflected in the activated heaven-defying bead. Though the bead formed a true gate, while this was only the frame, the resemblance was uncanny. A strange sense of destiny tingled in Wang Lin's chest. His gaze swept over the inner lands of the wind celestial realm. To venture further was to enter the very center of this forsaken domain, yet he could not turn away. He leapt from the Mosquito King, stepping lightly upon the wind, each footfall a whisper across the shattered earth. Behind him, the Mosquito King trailed, 5,000 mosquito beasts forming a scarlet cloud that blotted out the sky. Drawn by some ineffable force, Wang Lin advanced. With every step, the gate's aura intensified, a desolate majesty that seemed to bend the air itself. Mist swirled in invisible vortices around its base, and even as he approached, the top vanished into the sky, beyond sight. Wang Lin spread his divine sense, and the moment it touched the gate, a thunderous resonance erupted in his mind. The fog peeled away, revealing a truth far stranger than mere stone. The gate was alive. A soul, ancient and sentient, lingered within its massive frame. When his mind brushed against it, Wang Lin felt an intimate merging, the sensation of losing his own existence to something far older and wiser. Time slowed, and he stood motionless, caught in a state both foreign and hauntingly familiar, the same feeling he had when he first comprehended the spell-sundered night upon the seaside cliff. There is an old truth among cultivators. To grasp the Tao, one must walk the heavens and let the heavens walk through the heart. Only then can a mortal comprehend the movements of heaven and earth. Some never feel this truth. Others merely leave fleeting marks upon the world. But for those who do, every experience, every mountain, every sea, every fleeting life, becomes a brushstroke in the canvas of eternity. Wang Lin understood this now. In his heart, he captured the stone gate, committing it to the depths of his soul. The Shi realm, the source of creation, revealed itself to him. This was no spell he sought to cast or display. Like the birth of sundered night, it was a silent act of communion, a record of the heavens etched into his being. Slowly, his aura merged entirely with the gate, vanishing from the eyes of all, even those who might seek him with divine sense. Only the Mosquito King hovered, confused, its master seemingly gone. The king roared, a sound of bewildered defiance, and the surrounding swarm mirrored its fury, their buzz a storm unto itself. Yet within the depths of the wind celestial realm, a small, dim continent trembled. Its skies flickered with murmurings, the endless hum of mosquito beasts thick in the air. At its center, a stone statue in human form began to awaken. The petrified eyes softened, melting into life, and slowly, they opened. A voice, almost a whisper upon the wind, carried through Wang Lin's consciousness. Within the stone gate lie 9 laws, ordered from strong to weak, which will he comprehend. And so the tale of Wang Lin and the living gate unfolded, a legend whispered by the wind itself, eternal as the ceaseless currents of the wind's celestial realm.